But my question is, I have all this motivation and I love to work. Like I work day in, day out. And I wanted to ask, how do I find balance when I have so many passions and I want to make all of them big?
Patience.
Okay.
When you're talking, I'm like, oh, this is the blonde woman version of me, right? Like I also had all those things that I wanted to do. But what I did, like what you did, which I admire so much, was first I created a stability.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 34, I started Vayner and the way I looked at it was to build a platform.
Okay.
And now I'm 44 and things like empathy wines can happen. Other things will happen over the next decade. And so I think the biggest issue you probably have is what almost everybody has, which is when you have ambition, it's awfully hard to also have patience.
Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like I want to do all these things and I love them.
I feel like for whatever reason, luck of the draw with DNA, circumstance, maybe seeing my parents, just work forever and event, like I don't know what, but I was gifted with extreme patience and extreme ambition. And I think that I've come to realize, especially in my early 40s now, that is not as common as I would think, because I had it. And I think that what's hurting you is your own judgment on yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
And that comes from lack of patience. Like, give it time. Mm-hmm. You're a young woman. You really are. Give it time. Give it time for these things to manifest. And also understand that one of those three things may fail.
Yeah. And
that's okay.
I try to take, like you say, like the failures is better than winning sometimes because you learn so much from it.
100%. And as long as you give the right intent and did it the right way and went about it the right way, then you're in a really good spot. It's just, patience is hard because it's important.
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
People are like, Gary, patience is hard. I'm like, no shit, because it's the fucking core ingredient to success for most people.
Yeah, and I feel like everything for me was like hard growing up, and now like in my 20s, like it just kind of started going positively. So I'm like, go, 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 go all the time, because I'm like,
because hardship in youth a lot of times is a secret to success.
Okay.
Like you're such a go-getter because you had such adversity to stability. You've created stability so quickly because it's what you yearned for, because you didn't have it. Most people actually have it as a child. Some have too much of it, which actually makes them the reverse of you, which is entitled and soft.
Yeah, definitely. And I have like all these experiences and these stories, and I find myself being able to like motivate other people, and I want to focus on doing that, and I want to focus on making my businesses matter.
Me too. And I've been doing it, and I've been doing it every day since 2006.
Yes, I just need to be patient. I feel myself feeling like rushed all the time.
Why?
That's the question, I guess.
Why? To whom? Whose affirmation are you looking for?
Right.
Who are you looking to say that you did it?
Yeah, definitely. I guess myself, like I genuinely am so happy with what I'm doing. I just have to be more patient with it.
Yeah, and take a breath and be like fucking grateful.
Yeah. 100%.
Like here we are, right? Like look how quickly you've been able to, sometimes people with tough childhoods don't really get to that place to their 40s or 50s, which is still remarkable off of that starting point. You've been able to do it so quickly. You were gifted with talent and you were trained and circumstanced into hard work. And here we are.
Yeah, definitely. And I know like my two businesses with my wine client and my event company, like I know it can work. Like I have it in my head, and it's
just put your head down for a decade and make them work.
Yeah.
And then when you wake up in 6 years and you want more personal life stuff, do that too. And then in 9 years, when you want to, after that, in 15 years, when you want to get into something altogether new, do that.
Yeah.
No rules.
Okay. I love it.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. See you.
Bye.